So, it's Lily Willy. So I heard a roast, quote unquote, of a few different Hollywooders tonight, courtesy of, what's his name again? Oh, yes, Snoop Dogg. And apparently, uh, and he resolved it fairly well in the roast of Donald Trumpy Wumpy. Trumpy Wumpy is my nick for the individual, not Snoop Dogg's. And certainly not Trumpy Wumpies. Um, so, you know, in his roast of Trumpy Wumpy, I think Snoop Dogg served it to him kind of cold. You know, maybe with all the stuff that Trumpy Wumpy has been accused boozied of. Maybe Snoop Dogg figured he'd serve him a little cold turkey. I mean, a turkey is a slang in some American dialects for someone who is a bit of a scalawag or a scoundrel, sometimes said affectionately. But, you know, um, it was a little hard to decipher just how much affection Mr. Snoop Dogg has for Trumpy Wumpy. I mean, I mean, the boy was shooting a lot of, a lot of stuff from his mouth. Um, and a lot of the alleged roast um, of the various people really involved the man shooting his mouth off quite a lot. Um, oh, he he showed himself to be a man of some intelligence. His command of English was so intelligent that for one whole sentence of it, where he invited Trumpy Lumpy to some what was it, sticky icky icky, I, a language major who was raised speaking Hungarian as my first language, English as my second, and buried my nose in in late 19th century literature as a kid and early 20th century literature, had to have my husband Jesse translate because I could not understand a word of it. He was displaying that much intelligence in in his speech. It was utterly confounding. Oh, um, rather cleverly, Mr. Snoop Dogg did not actually touch on any politics in his roasting feast of the president elect. I mean, president elect, which was quite clever of him. Um, and compared to the rest of his spiel in addressing the others that he was serving snark unto them on a silver platter. Or wait, was it gold plated? Um, Mr. Snoop Dogg also very cleverly compared to the rest of his sharing, managed to keep his roasting of Donald Trump comparatively child safe. Maybe he did. He decided that since Trumpy Wumpy's the president elect, that he'd better behave himself better compared to the rest of the people he was trying to roast. I don't know. But anyway, I found, on the whole, his roast for to be mildly amusing. And Mr. Snoop Dogg showed himself quite impressively knowledgeable in ways of filling a whole uh uh a whole um 3 or 4 minutes worth of roasting with rather coarse sexual references and utterly completely capable of somehow managing to fill his roasting of possibly, I cannot vouch since I have not witnessed it of any of them myself, of quite possibly the least well behaved of them all, with the relatively speaking most polite. The most politely worded dish of insults compared to all the rest he dished out in his roast. I hope that every one of you found a little bit of something one thing for the Grinny Winnie at tonight. And whether or not it was myself. Um, it's a little bit darker in this particular video than in many, but that's okay. There's I have my purpose for that. That and the lighting in here isn't great, but I also have my purpose for for keeping my face a little more obscure, as far as well litness could it is concerned. Blessy Wessings! Hi, 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 hi,